Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going back to Bodhi and May, and we are, going to sit through Bodhi telling May that he is going to go on a boys trip. May's not going to be happy about it, but May's not going to have the same reaction because Bodhi is a good husband to her. She's just sick of being stuck in this tiny little place that she's just not used to, right? And she just feels like she's spinning her wheels. And I think that May is going to be trying to find a second job or like a part-time job or like a freelance job or something like that, which I have a mod that allows you to do that, which is fantastic. And I'll leave links down below. And then Chaou wants to bring Kadik, his little like boy toy. He wants to bring Kadik to the boys trip, but Bodhi kind of has to tell him, yo, like we will all get in trouble if you bring your significant other to this trip. So no, right? And then we're going to hop on over to Madison. And Madison has been tasked by her PR agency to host a meet and greet for her fans. And, she's like, well, I'm going to have to do this. And of course the PR agency's like, listen, can you leave your husband at home? Because he's just like, he just doesn't, he doesn't play nice. And he certainly doesn't play nice with the paparazzi. So they don't want scandals, right? So she does that. And when she's hosting this meet and greet, there's going to be other celebrities there, hopefully. And, maybe one of them is all like, hey, you're kind of cute and coming up the ranks. How about a little fling-a thing? And she's going to be like, yo, no. I mean, she's very loyal, but she gets it from everywhere. She's young, beautiful, and, she really is kind of coming up the ranks. So she's going to start getting a lot of that coming her way. We'll see how she reacts about that. And then Bodhi asks May, hey, can you, you can go stay with Thao and bring the kids over there, and you can babysit for Thao while she's handling all this thing. And May's like, really, dude? Like, not only are you going to go with my brother to our luxury, glamping estate that we have in Granite Falls, right? But you are then going to task me with babysitting 4 kids in addition to our 2. That's 6. Okay. And so she's going to be like, yeah, that's a lot. I need extra hands. And so she's going to call up her sister-in-law and she's going to be like, Maddie, you got room, don't ya? And Maddie's going to be like, yeah, come on over. I got a big house, and so she's going to take all 6 kids, possibly Thao, for a sleepover. And they're going to stay for the 4 days that the boys are on their boys trip. And Madison's going to have her hands full. She's going to be like, oh my God. Like, I don't want any of these anytime soon. And when I do, May's moving in. And May would probably like that because, hello, look at this, 14,000 square foot mansion that they live in, right? And then on the flip side, we've got Hai Senior, who is going to show off this vacation central for big families, right? Because he has a big family. The guys are going to get there and they're going to be like, oh my God. So this is what you do for a living. Okay. And then of course he's going to have some bonding moments with Bodhi, his brother-in-law, and he's going to have a little chat with his bro-in-law, and then I think what's going to happen is Thao, she's going to get exasperated. You leave her alone with 4 kids and she just can't handle it. She really can't handle it. Right. So she's not as well attuned to managing all 4 kids as Jasper is, obviously. And so she's going to be calling him up, texting him, and she's going to be like, I can't believe you did this to me. And meanwhile, Jasper's going to be like, you see what I mean? right? It's not easy. It's just not easy. So let's get into the episode and let's get the drama going, guys. All right, here we are. This is the Bodhi household, and we are set to get into it. I think this is going to be like, there's going to be drama all around just because, this is real life stuff, guys. Like, this is stuff that families deal with all the time, which is kind of really fun for me to dramatize that and, kind of use The Sims as my storytelling vehicle. I've really enjoyed putting all of this together. And, I also like the Rags to Riches one, but it's, that series is kind of becoming a little bit more storytelling based as well. I can't help myself. All right, let's see what we got going on today. All right, let's get some, where are the kids? Why is he sad? Ear infection. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Oh, yep. Can he cry? Yes, he can. All right. Let's have him. Where's our boy? Oh, he is always playing chess. This kid is constantly playing chess. And let me get rid of my wickedness. Okay. We'll leave him playing chess. He likes it. So he likes logic. All right, let's see. Start school break. It's break time. High school is out for summer break, unless his or her parents want to keep him in school for summer school. Ooh, this is good. I like this. This is from the Education Overhaul. So it's from that pack by A Deep Indigo. He has straight A's. I say he could take the break. All right. Let's scavenge for parts. Oh, look at that. He is almost there. Okay. Ooh, and you know what, guys? I'm like, why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet? I forgot my headset. I'm an expert YouTuber. All right, now I can hear. I'm like, okay, great, excellent. Reach mental level 10. Look at that. Way to go, kiddo. Why is he uncomfortable? He's got everybody got an ear infection around here? Listen. All right. Of course, Bodhi reached level 10. He is dad extraordinaire. Where's she at with parenting? Oh, she's almost there. Yeah, they're good parents. I gotta give them that. And let's see, check in with Hai. Check in on Hai. Okay. And let's see here. Look at that. Okay, so we have creativity that we got to get through. All right, honey. Oh, let me take a look at you. You're okay. Let's figure out what we got to do. How's our task? Oh, he has not started on his homework. Let's have him start on his homework and let's have him do creativity. So he's going to have a book report and then mom's going to help him. And then I think what dad's going to do is dad is going to, let's see. Dad, pediatrician at home is 500. Let's do this. He's like, oh, I'll call the pediatrician, honey. All right. We'll just pretend the pediatrician came, gave them medication, and now we'll put them to bed. All right, moving on. Moving on. All right, so this little one, he has his homework done. He is ready to go to sleep. And he's going to be like, ask his dad to spray the monster under the bed. Just to get more attention from him. And then this little one, he's drinking medicine. We'll just pretend that that's what he's been drinking. She mixed it in the milk for him, which my mom used to do that. She'd mix it with yogurt and stuff. It was kind of cool. She's going to read him to sleep. All right, so Dad is over here. Dad is going to tuck Hai in. We've got laundry. Oh, let me check to see if they've got laundry going on. Okay, yep, they do. Put that in the laundry basket. Awesome. Okay, he's going to go downstairs and change into his pajamas. Have him change into that, and then he will take clothes. She will do the same. She will come down here, and let's have her... maybe she takes a quick snack. And maybe she takes an acai bowl. That's kind of interesting. Okay, she's coming over here. And she's gonna... Yep, there she goes. Okay, perfect. And then he's like, babe, I'm gonna take the laundry. Don't worry about it. She's like, I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna sit right here and eat. And then he's like, hey, babe, I got something I gotta tell you. I gotta talk to you. Your brother, I was over there the other day, and apparently Jasper was over there too. And then he and Jasper, made up some sort of thing where they wanna, have a boys' trip. And they invited me and Chaou to go along. Jasper's been really close to Hai. They kind of really hit it off when they first met a long time ago. I think I might want to go to that. And she's going to be like, no, I think you don't. And she's like, oh, well, she's not going to react as terrible as Chantal, in my opinion. She's just going to be like, oh my gosh, I really wanted to build a business plan this weekend. And all this kind of, if I got the kids all by myself, I'm really going to have to focus on the kids. And then he's like, yeah, speaking of kids. And this is the part where I think May's going to be like, really, dude? So she's like, speak of the kids. My sister might need you to babysit the kids. So why don't you go stay over at my sister's place? And that way you can be around to help her with the kids. And she's going to be like, she's got 4 kids. Like, bro, really? You just volunteered me for babysitting duties and you didn't even ask me? Oh boy, and he's got to dig, Hi. What? Die for deals. Let's get some more stuff. Look at him go. I'm trying to make a buck. I'm trying to buy a vet clinic that's probably like $150,000. I'm like, I'm going to be digging in the trash. And you know what? My neighbor, he throws away some good stuff. So he's just diving for gold. Oh, look at that. At least we got through some of this. Oh, he's going to be dirty. Oh, yeah, he's going to be real dirty. Oh, my goodness. Yep. He's like, I can't talk right now. I found some good shit. I can't talk right now, but I need to freaking shower all this grime off. I can't handle it. Yep. He's going. He's like, just give me a second. Give me a second. He's happier than a pig in mud. Listen, I want you to know, you're my soulmate. I love you. He's like, oh, I love you too, babe. Thanks for sticking around and suffering through, my rich girl problems. All right. And he tells her, her brother, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, come on, dude. Like, are you serious right now? I really wanted to work on my business plan for my apartment building that I want to be able to do. And I needed the time to be able to do it. I haven't been able to do it. I worked too much. And now you're dropping this bomb on me? And he's like, wait, it gets better. He's like, it gets better. I'm gonna need you to go to Chantal's and help her with her kids. And she's just like, what? Like she's got 4 kids. You want to leave me for 4 days taking care of 6 kids? You got some nerve. You got some nerve. And then he's like, babe. I'll make it up to you, okay? I'll make it up to you. I promise. I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to you. I will send you. You could go stay with your brother or your parents, and you could take a couple days and go, and I'll take care of everything with the kids. I'll take a couple days off, et cetera, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, okay, all right, okay, fine. It's never fine, right? It is never fine. And so they're going to go to bed. And then tomorrow, they will go on that boys trip. And then as they do that, I think Madison's going to invite, she's going to talk, May's going to talk to Madison. And Madison's going to be like, well, I got plenty of room here. You guys can come stay here. I'll have some beds. We have beds and stuff where you can stay. Should be fine. And then I think tomorrow, Bodhi's going to talk to Chaou. And Chaou is going to be like, hey, what do you think about me bringing Kadik along on our boys trip? Because, he's a boy. And Bodhi's going to be like, you cannot have your cake and eat it too. If it's boys trip, meaning significant others, stay home. Okay? And if you bring Kadik, we're all in trouble. Well, this is where we're at, guys. This is where we're at. And she, you know what? She needs to brush her own teeth. All right, Dad's up. Dad is up. Okay, Dad's looking good. Let's get him to brush his teeth. And he's like, I really appreciate you, babe. I know it's not going to be easy. And she's just like, whatever you plan on doing, it better be big. Ain't it? She gonna make some pancakes. That's what she gonna do. She gonna make some pancakes. Her son's gonna come downstairs and be like, I need some breakfast, Mommy. I'm starving. And she gonna be like, listen, hold your horses, okay? I'm making some pancakes, okay? I'm making some pancakes. Make a friend. Chat with someone. Oh, she gonna chat. She could chat up Chantal. She gonna be like, you hear this bullshit? And Chantal's gonna be like, girl. I really gotta go down. And Dad's gonna be like, oh, is that pancakes I smell? Let me get in there. And meanwhile, Hai's like, Dad, you're in, Dad, you're in Speedos. Could you not? My dad, listen, let me tell you guys, okay? My dad used to sleep naked. Butt boonky ass naked, okay? And he would wake up and he would walk around butt boonky ass naked. Okay? He had no shame. He's like, this is my house. If you don't like it, you can move out. That's my daddy for you. 100%. All right. She can't be sitting around in her pajamas all day. Let's do this. And we are going to write a book. I mean, she always gravitates to the nonfiction because it's really like she's been business writing. That's like really what she's been doing. All right. Let's see. I got it. Organized project management. There we go. That's what she's writing. All right. And let's see. He's going to say, oh, yeah. Hey, bro. You know what? He could just invite him here. That's what we'll do. Where's Chaou? All right. He's going to be like, okay. Hey, buddy. Oh, is he at work? He's at work. All right. Okay, she's gonna call his brother. That's what we'll do. So he's gonna be like, hey, you heard about, the trip, right? Like my lady, she's kind of upset about it. But I think she's more upset about the fact that, our sister is having this big blowout. I was over there last night. Let me just tell you, okay? Her and Jasper were at each other's throats, and like Lauren was still awake and like listening to all this shit. I don't know what the hell's going on over there. And Chao's like, yeah, buddy, I know. Like, our sister's crazy. And then Chao's like, hey, can I bring Kadik to the boys' trip, And Bodhi's like, are you crazy? Do you want all of us to end up in divorce? Because that's what's going to happen if you bring your significant other to boys' trip. Because all the wives would be mad about that. That's for sure. So, yep. Bodhi's like, nope. That is a negative, my bud. Negative. And Chao's like, I'm older than you by 8 minutes, right? And Bodhi's just like, yeah, but I'm smarter. So everyone's doing real good in this household, guys. I think everything that we wanted to do happened. May's pissed. She's going to have to be looking after 6 kids. Bodhi told his brother, nope, he can't bring his boy toy. Because that'll just put them all in trouble. And now I feel like let's go ahead and save the game. Always save before you go to manage worlds. Just a little tidbit. Anyways, let's go get Madison. And let's make sure that we're hosting that meet and greet. And her husband's going to be so pissed. Ooh. Come on, Sims. Come on. Let's cross our fingers, guys. Come on, let's cross our fingers. I got a lot of mods. I know. I got a lot of mods, guys. And it takes a while for stuff to load and for the local cache to actually, save. So that is that's a thing. All right, so let's make sure she gets that meet and greet. And then she's going to, she's going to get a call from May. And May, she's going to be like, I can't believe my brother did this shit. Right? I can't, the turmoil it's caused. Chantal called me on the phone and she was just like, girl, I'm pissed. I am beyond pissed. My husband came home and told me he had the audacity to just tell me he's going on boys' trip. He didn't even ask. And May's like, well, he is kind of an independent person. He's like a whole independent human being, And then he's like, hey, thanks, babe, for looking out for me, all right? Thanks. And then she's like, she gonna be like, I gotta go do this thing. And he's gonna be like, what thing? And she's like, well, I gotta do a meet and greet. And he's like, when? And she's like, tonight at 7? And he's like, tonight? And Hai's just like, I can't even, I gotta pack, we're going tomorrow morning. Like, what is going on over here? All right, so let's get some needs taken care of first. It's in here, and it's under social. Plan a social event. Okay, it's like, Madison, this is your PR agency calling. We are setting everything up, and we want to make sure we run through some things with you. First of all, you ain't going to be alone. We got other celebrities that are going to be there, okay, holding their own meet and greets. So, it's not just going to be you. You ain't that special yet. Yes, okay, fan meet and greet. Guys, if you hear banging, that is my neighbor. The things that we have to put up with. Okay. Oh, she needs to change. That is 100%. She 100% needs to change. All right. Change outfit. And, you know, she is good. Let's put May in a nice outfit. Hold on a second. Before we move everybody, let's make sure these people are in decent outfits for a nightclub. Like, what is going on? Have some decency. All right. I feel like we need to mingle. Okay, so we have to do 12 socializations with our fans. Discuss interests. May and I are gonna gossip about a family. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And Jasper is gonna be involved in that. They're gonna listen to Jasper bitch about Chaou. And May and Jasper are gonna hit it off. They're gonna be like, "Oh, yeah, I you know, didn't even ask me. Didn't even ask me. Just came home and told me. What kind of shit is that?" Oh, and we did complete that milestone. We've got 2,000 satisfaction points. So that's pretty good. Okay, we got to get to 12 of these. Invite to hang out at lot. We will bring him here. Besties. She's gonna be like, friendly and nice to meet you. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a film together soon. More than likely, right? Like, you're gonna be in it? Yeah. All right, let's Okay. Proper celebrity. Why can't ask risque question? Yeah. And she's gonna be like, ew. Ew, no. She's gonna be like, no, yeah, no, just go away. Nope. Okay, that works. Let's go ahead and take one with May. Yep. We are going to give the cold shoulder. I think that's going to be what we want to do. And we're going to brand. Yeah, I'm not just the pretty face. I could do it all. Oh, smack. Octavia's back. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's like, you know, I'm basically giving him the cold shoulder as his wife is watching. So she better not come at me funny. She'll get the horns. Dance. Is there like there's not really music. Can we just turn this on? Hire staff, control panel. Stereo. Turn on electronica. Okay, so she's gonna do that. Oh my god, we've got like minutes left. All right, and then we're gonna go dance. Come on, dance! Hurry! Hurry! Oh my god, just dance. No, I only got a silver medal. No, my PR agency's gonna be so mad. Oh, look at this, That's pretty cute. Oh, look at the sisters getting it all done. Sisters are doing it for themselves. That's very cute. Yay! Oh boy. All right. Listen. I don't. No pictures. Listen. No pictures. And she's like, oh, you little, okay, we're gonna get mean with this one. Threaten paparazzi, like, get out of here. Keep that camera out my face. Yeah, get out. That's exactly right. Now, listen, I asked nicely. I don't know how nice that is, but that don't look nice. He's like, oh, that's pretty funny. He's like, no. Just go away. And she's like, oh my God, it's 1:30 in the morning. My husband is going to kill me. Now she's got to tell her husband that Thorn Bailey made a pass at her. In front of his wife. His wife was right there. You know? A little shyster. All these celebrities, they think they can get away with everything, don't they? I'll tell you what. He's going to come over here and change into his pajamas. And he is like, he spent the entire night all packing. You know. This guy probably spent the entire night just pacing back and forth as he's packing for his trip, going, And she gonna come home. And she's gonna be like, honey, I have something I gotta tell you. Right? I got something I gotta tell you. And, you know, mind you, he's leaving in a few hours, right? He's going to go to sleep, get up, and they're going to go to the boys' trip thing, right? And she's like, I got to tell you something. And it's going to be something serious, too. Like, it's going to be serious, okay? Like, she's got to complain. Oh, that's the only complaint? We'll pretend. And she's like, honey, I'm sorry. I know it ran over. I was supposed to be home at midnight, but it's 2:30 in the morning. But I got to tell you something. And I want to tell you right away because I'm not, you know, I don't want to keep anything from you. I'm trying to get you to trust me and build your trust with me. So I got something I got to tell you. But I don't need you to overreact, okay? Can you, like, hang out and just chill and just take it in and not overreact? And Hai's like, right? He's like, right? Like, I'm going to overreact. That's exactly Hai. Hai just takes it to, like, he's from 0 to 100, right? So she's like, I think Thorn Bailey might have made a pass at me or two. And he's just like, I'm going to call the cops. This motherfucker. I'm going to beat him up. I'm going to go over there right now. And Madison's just like, come on, honey, please. Please, you should call the cops and tell him he made unwanted sexual advances at you. And I will call the Del Sol Tribune. And tell everybody, right? And he's just going off. And, you know, Madison's like, listen, babe. Can you not do what you normally do, okay? This is why I can't tell you nothing, right? And so they're, like, fighting over it because, you know, Hai's got trauma, right, from his ex-wife Victoria cheating on him. And she's like, baby, I only got eyes for you. You know this. I only have eyes for you. You are my everything. Like, I really love you. You're my guy. You're my person. And he's just like, fuck that. I ought to go to his house right now. And she's like, listen, his wife was even there. I don't want to cause no problems. Like, his daughter was even there. Like, and Hai's like, what a scumbag. Right? I'm telling you. So I think that they're just going to go to bed, and he's going to bed mad, right? Like, he's like, I got to go to bed. Oh, boy. Hope there's a few more pets left till the Reaper comes for a visit. God damn it! God damn it! Big Papa and Faith Evans, man. Why they gotta do me dirty? Why they gotta... Last chickens standing. Why they gotta do me dirty? Alright, what is happening? This is what I don't understand. Travel to... Take a vacation. No. Like, how do I have that person and not... I am utterly perplexed. Look, in family, I don't even have May. This doesn't make any sense. All right. Let's just... let's... gosh, okay. Let's... It's like, okay, let's say Bodhi and Jasper are like, oh, we're right behind you guys. We got to tie up some loose ends here with the kids. Well, kids are here actually. So we got to tie up some loose ends, and we'll be a little late. You and Chaou can go ahead of us. And then I guess when I get there, I mean, wow, I am really perplexed. So this is the new Granite Falls Forest. This is the campground that I basically have created from scratch. It is a multi-family lot, multi-family vacation rental. It is very expensive, but we will do that for 4 days. And I can certainly afford it. $12,000 vacation, no problem. Hey guys, it's Editing Me. I wanted to explain what happened because I spent an awful lot of time trying to figure out what was the issue I was having with not being able to invite Bodhi and Jasper. And I have figured it out, researched it, all that kind of stuff, and I want to be able to share this with you guys. The gist of it is that the game isn't backwards compatible with its own DLC. Growing Together came out with a feature called a stayover, which you can use the calendar to plan, and you can invite other Sims to come and stay over at your house. But what happens is that feature then locks the whole household. So here's an use case of where that's going to be problematic. So let's just say you have a mom and dad and 2 kids. And let's just say that you also play as the grandparents, say the mom's parents, right? And you invite your daughter, right, the mom, and the kids to stay over for the weekend. And for some reason, the dad can't go. Maybe he has to mow the lawn. Maybe he's hooking up with his boys to play a round of street basketball, right? Maybe he's going golfing for the weekend. And so what happens is once you invite the mom and the kids, the household is locked to that stayover event. And that means that you are unable to play the dad by himself, okay? So that means that if you load into the dad, you will cancel the stayover event, period. And of course, that also doesn't play well with the feature of outdoor retreat, which was vacations, right? And so what happened in my particular case is that I'm on Hai and I'm trying to invite Bodhi and Jasper, but because Bodhi's wife, May, and Jasper's wife, Chantal, were at a stayover with Madison, they were locked out. You can't invite them to a lot, you can't invite them to other events, and you cannot load into them at all. It cancels that stayover event, okay? I think that's really, really problematic. So that's why I was not able to invite them. As soon as I loaded into Jasper, it canceled that stayover. So it canceled Chantal's stayover. And then I was able to invite Chaou and Hai, but I was still not able to invite Bodhi, right? So I logged off of Jasper and I loaded into Bodhi. And as soon as I loaded into Bodhi, it canceled May's stay over at Madison's house, right? And that's why I was able to invite everyone while I was on Bodhi, because Jasper had been canceled and now Bodhi had been canceled out of that stay over event. That's something I think everybody should know about, because if you're a storyteller like me, if you're, trying to learn about gameplay and all that kind of stuff, there was no explanation, no hover over, you can't invite this sim because of so and so, blah blah blah, right? Nothing that would tell you the reasons behind this. Okay, so to me as a game developer, this is terrible. I'm working on AAA games. We cannot ship a DLC that isn't backwards compatible with the original game. And we cannot ship a DLC that isn't backwards compatible with the other DLCs that were released. And if we have to, for whatever reason, engineering, coding, whatever reason, we delineate what those limits are without that backwards compatibility, okay? Or at least a reasonable explanation to your consumers as to what those limitations are. So I think that's pretty terrible. So what I ended up doing was I saved a copy of this file, and in one save file, I'm going to have the planned stay over event, and in one save file, I'm going to have the camping trip, okay? And so that we can experience both things in these couple of next few episodes. But I just wanted to let you know all about this particular situation in case you guys, especially the gameplay, like the real gameplay people for The Sims, that you may have never known that this was a problem. Or if you're new to The Sims and you don't know that this is a problem. So you're not spending hours and hours scratching your head. Why? Anyways, back to the episode. But that took a very long time for me to figure out. I'm not even going to lie. That took quite a while to try to problem solve. And it kind of took the steam away. I'm going to be honest. But we will reset. And we will once again go and see. Okay, let me see. Welcome back. Family has 4 days. Okay, cool. Okay, this is cool. Does he travel with his butler? Yes, he does. Let me see if I can find where they are. That's always great. I do want to go ahead and control my butler as well. Cheerful introduction. Let's do that with him. Oh, look at this. The boys are hanging out. Are you seriously going to eat? Oh, no. You're going to... Okay. So we will come over here and we will grab a serving. I think since it's 9:49 a.m., I feel like the guys should... Oh, cool. They're playing Jenga. So I think that's super cool. Join game. Let's play together. And so, there is a small, tiny little wedding venue on the property. So I'll show you guys the property a little bit because it's kind of neat. So there's the main house. The main house has, let me pull this down. The main house has 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, full bathrooms. The one downstairs just has a quick shower. And it's right off the back entrance. So it's really a minimal thing. There is a table back here that is for basically if you wanted to sit outside and dine outside. There is the kitchen that has, the stools to eat out of. This is the primary bedroom. The primary bedroom has a fireplace. And you know what? Let me go ahead. Let me go on and turn on all lights. So you guys can kind of see. And, it's something that, that Madison helped to decorate. And in some instances, there's some influence here from Hai in the sense of the kid stuff. He has been very keen on providing, you know, a lot of there's places to sleep. There's all kinds of things. And then there's a separate bedroom here for either grandparents or your butler, if you have one of those, like Hai does. There's a nice big family bathroom here. And it's got balconies for all the views. And if you can see, it's very much in that log cabin style. And it has that wraparound porch. So the main house is really, really something. And then right behind it is just paradise. It's family heaven paradise, in my opinion. There's just something to do for everybody. There's fires to burn. There's marshmallows. You know, over here we have the ability to have some external campground situation here if there was additional family members that wanted to do that. There's a playhouse for the kids. There's rudimentary laundry services here. There's, of course, the pond for fishing. I do not believe we have, if I remember, I don't think we have regular laundry, like actual like washer dryers. So you do kind of have to use the stuff out there. But hey, you have a butler. Okay, and then there is a small 2-person cabin here. So like this one's a very tiny little place. It's a very tiny cabin. It is really a tiny house, basically, right? And then there is this one that is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And this one is for another semi-large family that has the primary here. It has their own ensuite. It has a nice little balcony. And then down below, you see you have kind of like another toddler bed, another, well, that's a crib. It could be a toddler bed if you needed it to, because you can switch it, right? You can switch it to a toddler bed or and switch it back, right? So you have that here. Over here, you have more like a teens room or something to that nature. So I can imagine little Hai coming here, and that's probably where he would want to stay. Or and in here with the twins, the little small cabin, you have 1 bathroom here. You have two single beds. You have a pretty nice kitchen. You have a nice seating area, some place to sit and eat. But other than that, it's really small. It's got a nice little fireplace and everything. There's no second floor to this. It is just this, right? But what makes this place so special is all the things that are inside it. There's a tree house for the kids. There's the swings. There's a splash pad. Back here is a home theater. So you have like your hopscotch and marble. And over here you have like your makeshift outdoor theater, which is really cool. And electronics don't work in the rain. Okay. So can you fix it? I mean, it's that doesn't make any sense to me because it's an outdoor theater. It says backyard TV projector. Someone freaking tell me how that does not work outside. Okay. So that's kind of the place, guys. We do have kind of like it has the ability to have a wedding. It has the pond or the hot spring as well, and it also has a pond that you can add your things to. I mean, manage fish in the pond. Okay, Hai doesn't have very many. He doesn't ever really go fishing. But Bodhi probably has a lot more. Okay. So we can kind of do a little fishing. We can go exploring. you know, play horseshoes and that kind of stuff as well. I've also added a tree house. I forgot to mention the tree house. So, like I said, guys, we do have the TV projector here. But there's like a monkey bars out here. There's your building Lego blocks. You have your slide for your toddlers, and you have a fully, well, supposed to be fully built. Let's take care of that. Sliding pole and lights. Beautiful. Okay. I think it would be cool, like the art table for the kids. Let me take a look, because I feel like there should be an art table for the kids. Okay, here we go. And let's go ahead and maybe eco lifestyle is kind of cool up here. Okay. And so I think that the first order of business is basically the boys kind of bonding. They're like talking and going through their stuff, and Jasper's like talking about Bodhi and Chaou's sister. And you know, I mean, they're brother-in-laws, so they're like talking about it, and they're, you know, kind of guiding them. I think Bodhi is sort of on Jasper's side because having all the kids, right? Where I think Chaou might be more Team Chan, because he's probably like, well, you know, I mean, you gotta lean on family at that point. I mean, I don't get a call asking me to come and help and babysit. You know, we're here. We're willing to like communally raise these kids, but you got to reach out and ask for help. Mom and dad are around the corner, and you know, he kind of feels like, hey, lean on the family. So that's Chao's kind of like thing, because, you know, ultimately, you know, you want your kid's mother to be happy, and she is desperately trying to make her way because she kind of waited around for you for a while. So I think like Chaou is probably more along those lines, right? And that's super cool because I think that also gives some dimension to Bodhi and Chao's relationship, where Bodhi's more understanding because Bodhi has kids. So, you know, now he didn't go out and have 4, and certainly that wasn't the plan. They didn't set out to have 4 kids. They wanted to have 2 that had Lauren, and they wanted 1 more baby. That 1 baby turned into 3 more. Right? I think Bodhi's a little more sympathetic with that. You know, Chaou has some points. I think Hai's like, he's just listening to the guys right now and probably just kind of taking it in and, you know, not really like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Not really giving an opinion or anything, right? All right, the guys are going to end after this one. And then he has to go to the bathroom. So let's go ahead. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn this back to auto lights. Okay, there we go. And then let's see. Hai's going to use the restroom as well. So they spent their first day kind of like, I would imagine that Hai comes and it's like, hey, this is it. This is what I built. I'm so proud to launch it here. You know, you guys are going to be the first ones to stay here. Madison and I put a lot of effort into decorating it and making it feel homely, like a home away from home. And that's the big selling point of these rentals is, you know, you can bring the entire family around. I feel like that's something that is going to be, you know, very prominent for them. All right. So we will go over here, and I think Bodhi's going to come over here and watch TV. Amazing. And yeah. We got you, buddy. We got you. Let's watch it. They're going to have a movie night. They're going to watch Roaring Vice. I think that's pretty cool. All right. And then I think that one of the things that Hai's going to be talking about is I went completely against my dad's wishes to build this place. He is much more interested in big commercial real estate and like luxury residential lots, you know, high rises and that kind of stuff. And he really didn't see a value in this. And so he's like, yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I was talking to May about. So he's kind of like telling Bodhi, you know. I feel like that's something that May could really do, is kind of just start small. And so I was telling her that, you know, that's something that is attainable for her. She could buy something that is run down. She could, you know, slowly build it over time. And I feel like that would be, you know, that would be really good for her. So I feel like that Hai has a great influence on his sister in that way, even though, you know, he's like going to take over his dad's business and is going to be involved in these very elaborate real estate deals. He's still very much down to earth about, you know, trying new things and trying different avenues of revenue. And so he's really smart that way. Sure. But check this out. Like, can you go swimming in this, though? Missed opportunity. I feel like they should retroactively allow swimming in here. That would be so cool. Oh, where's Bodhi? Bodhi's sleeping in the tent. You see this? Bodhi's like, yeah, I want to rough it. I'm cool like that. I want to rough it. Oh, okay, Hai. Look at Hai. He's like, what are you doing, brother? Okay. Okay, let's, okay. He's like, I want you to taste this, Hai. You will, okay, so Hai's going to come over here. He's like, okay, all right, I'm down. I'm totally down. What is it? He's like, I don't know about that. I don't know about this. I don't know about this, Hai, Chaou. All right, well, let's, I don't know, those are some strong odors, my dude. He's like, oh, this is fantastic. Is this part of your restaurant? He's like, oh, yeah, I was thinking about putting it on the menu. He's like, this is unbelievable. Wow, that is like a work of art. He's like, I don't cook, but yes. What do you think, Hai? Should I put it on the menu? And he's like, yes. Oh my God, yes. Put it on the menu. This is amazing. Oh, look at that. Jasper. He's like the neat freak that he is. He's like, sorry, I can't let a plate sit around. Okay. And then Jasper, let's see. Jasper's gonna grab a leftover. Yeah, buddy. You do that. Why aren't you using the dishwasher? Why aren't you using the dishwasher? And he's like, okay, we're gonna sit. He's like, okay, I'm gonna come. I had to take a nap. I had to take a nap, guys. I'm beat. All right, okay, so let's see here. Hai's gonna talk about, yeah, he's gonna be like, let's fish. Tomorrow we're gonna go fishing. There's so many good spots here. Oh my God, you guys are gonna love it. And I don't know a single freaking thing about fishing, so like, you guys are gonna have to like educate me. And Bodhi and Chaou are like, oh, don't worry, bro, we got you. Yeah. And he's like, oh man, we caught one that was this big. So he's like telling stories, and then like Jasper's just like, yeah, man, I didn't know a thing about fishing either until I got married to this family. Like, and then Bodhi and Chaou are like, yeah, man, our mom's like whole side of our family is like competitive with that. They're like, they do fishing tournaments and like they go big like deep sea fishing and all that stuff. It's all on mom's side of the family. And Hai's just like, oh, well, my parents are from China, and, they're big. Fishing is pretty big over there, too, but my parents ain't even ever held a fishing pole. He's like, I'm going to turn in for the night. We got to get going in the morning. And Bodhi's like, all right, boys, I'll meet you over there, Chaou. And he's going to come over here and, yep, he's going to do the same thing. Same thing. Okay. So we're going to take a quick shower. We are going to brush teeth. And then Bodhi's going to turn in. Okay. Awesome. And so the boys are really going to like bond here. I think like they're just going to be doing a lot of different things together. And I feel like they're really going to kind of express their feelings about, like, especially Jasper. He really needed this. And I think that Bodhi's kind of, like I said, more on his side. I think Hai's going to, like, he's like, I really can't give you any advice. Like, Maddie and I don't have any kids. We don't plan on having any kids anytime soon. She really wants to work on her career. And she's younger than me. I'm 32. She's 23. So, I think I got time to worry about all that. And you guys know what I've been through, right? So, like, Hai's just laying it all out. And I think Jasper would be like, so you really do believe in your wife kind of pursuing their career, right? Unfortunately, I would have loved for my wife to have done that before we had kids, but it just grew to be an impossibility, right? Like, I don't know what to do with that. So I think like Hai is like, well, for all intents and purposes, I should be a father right now. If it wasn't for my ex-wife cheating on me and having a baby with someone else and then trying to pawn it off as mine. So I think like, they've got like their trauma. And I think, one of the things that Hai is going to like talk to Chaou about, specifically Chaou, because he's single and he's dating around, right? Is I don't know what to do with my wife, like she just had like this meet and greet and her PR agency is not letting me go anywhere with her because of past, reactions that I've had that were pretty strong and kind of hurt her reputation a little bit. And, Chao's like, listen, you gotta calm it down, right? I think you have to give her the chance to show you that you can trust her. And you can only do that when you let her do what she needs to do, right? And you don't try to control the situation. And, I mean, you should probably talk to Jasper about dealing with the paparazzi and, all that kind of stuff, because he was incredibly famous in his surfing career. And he had to deal with all kinds of groupies, and they call them surf hoppers, right? So, like, they've had to deal with all of that. And he's, remained faithful to my sister. He's very much about that. And Hai's like, yeah, well, I mean, how does your sister handle it? And I think Chao's just like, well, I think, first of all, she laughs at things. She laughs it off. If he comes home and tells her, hey, this hot chick tried to hit on me, she's like, oh, well, you got choices, don't you? And Jasper always chooses Thao. And I think that for her, she's just very secure in that piece of it. Right. But, they have their troubles, and like maybe they're talking about that now. We're like, well, what's going on with Jasper and Thao? And I think, Chaou is very much pro sister. Like, she's like, well, I mean, he had his heyday. He had the opportunity to go and, bring home 4 Olympic medals or, 3 Olympic medals and 1 almost medal. Like, he came in fifth, but he was very happy with that because, he had this big injury that would have taken his career, and he had to fight back to get back on back in shape to be able to do that. So I think he appreciates that fifth one, that fifth place finish the most. And he had this chance to go around the world all the time and train, and I mean that's one of the reasons why he ended up in Sulani in the first place, right? To train surfing, and he got to do everything he wanted to do, and then some. Because originally he probably only wanted like 2 gold medals, right? And so so Chao's just like, he got to do all these things, and like now it's my sister's turn, and maybe my sister might need to reel it in a little bit. I would agree with that. But bottom line is my sister deserves to have that. And so I think like, and Hai's like, well, I mean, they got 4 kids, dude. Like that's not easy to deal with, And I think Hai might sneakily be on Team Jasper. So we'll see. But let's get them to bed. And then on the next episode, let me make sure that this guy gets all his needs taken care of. So we're going to do that. And let's put him to sleep. And Chaou is going to go to his cabin, which is where his brother is. And he is going to use this. He is going to take a quick shower and brush teeth and go to sleep with his brother. And this is very reminiscent of them as kids. They shared a bedroom in that big house. So he's connecting with his bro and having a great time at it. But I think this is where I'm going to leave you guys for this episode. Do leave me a comment down below. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Hey, it's free, so you could show a little class, as Christian Harloff says. I love that guy. And we will see you guys on the next episode. Thank you.